very wide. So how does the police stay updated on court orders affecting their avoid happening again? Police that hey, there's this you guys.
Um, Sam or Chinedu or any other individual is not. The
Okay.
Nigeria police has several departments, several units. They have the manpower to get information, really affects the police, and they're able to get an order, training the police doing something. I think that will be extremely quick to want to ensure that they commit the actions of. I also want to believe that the police wore a suit. I think they had a lawyer, right? So at the defense, they had a lawyer who stood for that. What had come from court. That lawyer ought to communicate to his opponent that there is an order that says this about actions. So, in my opinion, there really is no excuse. But there is some news, that's out there that the hierarchy of the police, from I believe the IG or so, has said that they don't think that this order actually restrains them from continuing with what they have been doing. So if they are able to make such a comment, it means that they have been informed, at least at the highest level, of the order that has been issued against them. So this is, I think.
Okay. All right. So by your assessment, it is unacceptable for the commissioner to say that they are not aware of that order.
I believe that the Nigeria police should be aware as the part of that agency. As long as that information has gotten to the top, the head of the agency, so they should be aware. And it is the responsibility of the hierarchy to make sure that such an information is communicated to rank and file. If it doesn't do that, then that is negligence on their part.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the rest of us.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Barrister Ake. We have a break coming up now. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Have a beautiful day, sir.
Thank you, too.
After the break, you and I get to talk the disconnect between law and law enforcement. Stay with us. Welcome back. The River State Police Command began enforcement of the vehicle tinted permits across the state. The enforcement team, led by the state commissioner, include key officers, traffic personnel of the command, addressing journalists during the exercise. CP Adegboju said the operation aims to ensure that owners of vehicles with tinted glass obtain the necessary permits before driving such vehicles. Now, there seems to be an update to this. I'm seeing that it has been suspended, and that news just broke about an hour or two today. I'll have to get confirmation, and hopefully we'll report it in our news. But the concerning part about this is the second part of the story, where the CP responded to questions about a court order and stated that he was not aware of any such order.
Well, I'm not aware of any. I'm just hearing from you. It's equally allow us to get statistics of those that are using such vehicles, should in case there's any crime being committed with such vehicle, to be able to track it to the people. And the Inspector General of Police have suspended it from time to time to ensure a lot of people key into it. And we are now enforcing it as directed by the Inspector General of Police.
All right. So the focus now is on this part of the conversation. Now, the NBI in court, the court said suspend the enforcement pending the eventual determination of court. So all of that is still a case that's pending, whether the police is enforcing or they are not, right? We would eventually get the latest. But for the Commissioner of Police, River State, and I think I saw a video of another state command where there were arguments about it, to not be aware is concerning. My guest, who is a legal practitioner, spoke to me before the break, said if this made its way to court, then the police had representation, which means the police had to be informed. So with this particular situation, the CP's claimed ignorance of the court order, does it affect your trust in the police's ability to enforce laws fairly? And that goes beyond even this one. If something is a law and law enforcement states that they don't know about it, because I know I've seen people at checkpoints where citizens are arguing about something and they say, no, we don't hear that one. Oh. What has seemingly become a culture? Does that trust affect your trust, rather, in the police's ability to enforce laws? 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp is 080 903 06416. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. You can watch, listen, and engage. Please turn off your radio as you call. Godwin from Chinda on WhatsApp says, when you hear permits, the first thing that comes to mind is profiling. But it's about revenue generation. Else, how would the process just be about accessing a website, parting away with some fees, and immediately permission is granted? So basically, it solves nothing. Godwin from Chinda, and that's an important factor. If I'm using my vehicle for kidnapping, like the police claims, that we need a permit because I have tinted, and let's imagine I'm a kidnapper. So going to a website and paying, does that stop me from being a kidnapper? Does that mean that I will not use the vehicle to kidnap? And if I show you the permit, how exactly does that solve the issue of authentication? Is that registration on the website enough? Good day, my brother Sam Chinedu. I'm fine mind. It's a disgrace to the entire Nigeria police force for a serving commissioner to say he's not aware of a court order that has been in the public domain for days. This shows how unprofessional our police officers are and ignorant of the law. If the most senior police officer in the state doesn't know this, is it the ones that stand at illegal checkpoints to extort Nigerians that will know? No that many of them indulge in illegality with impunity. We'll see have a long way to go. Such a shame. Fine mind says. Ejekwo from Rumo Dumaya is on the phone. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother Sam.
Good evening.
But I appreciate you for the diplomatic questions you asked our guests, even if we were not hearing so clearly. But when it comes to respecting the law, I don't think our Nigerian police, they have that character, that trait of respecting the law. There is one thing about, general thing about the Nigerian police. In fact, even when the lawyer goes to the station to attend to the way they even talk to the lawyer, I don't know when they go for their training, whether they do teach them everything that has to do with the law in this country. You understand? They're always adamant when it comes to it's just their lifestyle, their character. So, but the commissioner of police, even if he says he's not aware, now that he's aware, what is the hope he's giving to we Rivers people, or what is the hope he's giving to Nigerians or citizens of this country? That's another vital question. He didn't tell us anything to tell you that it's their lifestyle not to respect the law.
Okay. Thank you, Ejekwa. Good evening, Mr. Sam. I think we're gradually getting to the point where we can comfortably say Nigeria is getting worse. Michael from Rumibo. Oh,
yes,
good evening.
In the I've asked. So, in the very first place, if police want to track that, let them a law to resolve people that are in the.
Oh my, I'm struggling to hear you, Wala. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, SOC.
Good evening. What's your name?
I am Alex calling from Onelga.
All right, go ahead, Alex.
Thank you. Having listened to your guest for the minutes he has spoken about this, I think he has technically answered that question. But the area I want to inform myself is this. Most times, we call for police to be professional in their duty and in their job. I think that is the area we have to get it right with them. Because I'm not comfortable, as others have rightly said, when the Commissioner of Police said that they are not aware. When you people always say, if we are not informed, we are deformed. But if actually that they were represented from the courts where the directive was given, and it happened that the hierarchy did not make it to reach to the state as it's supposed to be, because allegedly, according by the Commissioner of Police, so where did the mistake come from now? And that is where I would want constable and judicial have to tackle that issue, because I think